Welcome to Stalio Studios. Today we are having an interview with Mehak Jesse Apia. He's embarking on something called Road Warrior. So we would like to talk to him, get to know about all the stuff that he's doing. Charlie, we want to just know about this attempt. It's a Guinness record attempt, okay? So we want to know his preparations, the dates, when he's doing it and everything. So stay tuned. Okay, so we have Mehak here. Mehak, nice meeting you.
Yeah, thank you.
How are you feeling today?
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I hope you are not tensed.
No, not at all.
Okay, so you are embarking on a Guinness World Record attempt, and can you talk to us about it? What is it about? At first I saw a flyer that was Drive-a-thon.
Yeah.
Drive-a-thon.
Yeah.
But then later it changed to Road Warrior.
Yes.
Can you talk to us about that?
Well, I would like to first thank your viewers and say hello to them. And about the question you asked, well, yes, I named the project Drive-a-thon, which I thought it was a marathon, or that's the name, general name we are giving to this record attempt. But then I realized no, mine isn't a marathon, mine is a journey. It's about covering a distance and even covering more of it here. So I decided to look for a nice name and give it to this project, because there are so many packages in this project. So in as much as I'm doing this, I have to get a nice name for it, not like a Drive-a-thon by a name for it. Yeah.
So we've heard about your Road Warrior, but then we don't know the one behind the Road Warrior.
Okay.
So I would like the viewers to know, who is Mehak? Okay. Who are you?
Well, as you said, my name is Mehak Jesse Apia.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm from Odan. I came Odan. I completed Odan Senior High School. That's Odan School. Oh, okay. So I would say I'm
an old student.
An old student. Nanano. Yeah, that's the name we have for it. Nanano. And I completed King's University College. Yeah, I did computer science, and currently I'm doing my service at GCB PLC. Yeah, okay, that's what I would say for now. Yeah. Okay. So, what about your background? You didn't talk about your background. Let's say from your family. How many? Do you have a wife? Are you ready to marry soon? Something like we want to know you so that. I'm from Akemoda in the Eastern region.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the feed-born. Yeah.
Feed-born?
Out of 7.
Out of 7?
Yeah. I'm the
then your father is very fire.
I'm the feed-born out of 7. Well, people don't know me well, because I don't normally go out. You only see me out when I'm going for church service or I'm attending a program. But I left Odan around 2018 and I came to Accra to look for some 1 or 2 things. Yeah. Okay. So currently I'm living in Accra, but I'm from Odan. Yeah. Okay.
But I learned you a drama too, so you didn't talk about it. Yeah. I learned you a drama. You play drums.
Okay. So actually I came to Accra because of instruments.
Instruments.
Yes. Drums brought me to Accra.
Okay.
Yeah. So out of me drumming for church, a church brought me here. So when I was drumming for the church, I decided to look for other ways. So that's when I came to Accra. 2018. Yes, I remember 2018 January.
Okay. So when did you feel the need to attempt for this Guinness World Record project? When did you feel the need? Like, is it because everybody is doing it, so you want to also enter into it and get your fame out of it, or you have a kind of passion for it and you want to do something for Ghana? It's not just for the fame. Can you talk to us
I would
about
say it's not just for the fame.
Okay.
It's not just for the fame, because I realized when Ifas Anto was doing his, I was watching like 247. I was behind the TV station watching. Sure. Yeah. So then I realized, no, she has been able to pull, like, let me say, big men and women to a certain location, and the way they are praising her, if not for anything, she's putting Ghana on the map. Okay. And everybody is going there to support her. So I sat there and realized, no, I can also do something to put Ghana on the map. But then I have to discover some problems we have in Ghana.
Okay.
The problems we are facing in Ghana. Then I can also use this project to get solutions
For it. Okay.
Yeah. So on the 27th day, when she was embarking on her attempt, I realized, no, I want to do this. I like driving, so I want to do this. And then I spoke to one of my colleagues at work, Juliana, that's her name, and she was like, no, don't give up on this. You have to do it.
Okay.
Because it's a good initiative. So I sat down to plan and think well about it. Yeah. So it's not something I'm doing for fame. Yeah, I'm doing it to put Ghana on the map. Yeah, project something. Yeah,
okay.
That's
I learned it's something connected to road safety, something, and peacekeeping, something.
Yeah. Yeah. So
can you talk to us about
I've engaged these two bodies.
Okay.
I see they are the stakeholders for this project.
Okay.
Though I've presented my letter to them, so I'm still waiting for response.
The feedback
from National Peace Council and National Road Safety Authority.
Oh, okay.
But then I've also engaged the Office of the Local Government Service, because as part of my project, these local dignitaries must sign as witnesses.
Okay.
So for me to get them on board, I have to seek the right agency. Yeah, so I've got an endorsement from the Office of the Local Government Service. Yes, and I've also engaged the Ghana Police Service. I've also engaged the National Ambulance Service in case of any emergency.
Okay. So how is the team setup going? How are you going with your team? Is there a team that you're doing this project with? And how many months are you going to do this project?
Yeah, I have a team.
Okay.
I have a team, and my team leader is Divine Jones.
Oh, Divine Jones.
Yeah, he's the Ghana UN Youth Ambassador.
Oh, that's nice. So I've heard of him. Yeah. He's into this stage drama and stuff.
He's a movie director.
Okay, that's powerful. That's powerful.
He's the team leader, and Mr. Philip Jima, he is also an executive member.
Okay.
And Jennifer Lobo.
Oh, okay.
She is the secretary for the initiative. I have an initiative, that's Mehak Initiatives.
That's
so powerful. As part of this is our first project we are doing.
Oh, okay.
So I have a team I'm working with.
Okay.
And as part of the preparations, we are still moving on.
Okay.
We are still moving on, praying and believing God to get everything done before the set date.
Oh, okay. But then, what is the date? The date for the program? The date for the when are you supposed to start?
Okay, I'm supposed to start on the 31st of May.
31st of this month?
Yes, that is the last Friday of the month.
Wow.
Yes.
And so then we are very closer to.
So close.
Very closer to there. Okay. So, looking at it, what impact will this road warrior present to Ghana as a whole? You said that we are embarking on peacekeeping and all that, which is another section of it. But then, what impact are you looking at? What bigger impact? I feel tourist, or is it tourism, something related or something?
Yeah, so as I said, I'm doing this to put Ghana on the project.
Okay.
On the map, sorry.
On the map.
Yeah, so I see this as a way of, let me say, doing the practical work of what Road Safety Authority has been teaching drivers or talking to drivers about.
Okay.
Yeah, so because as part of my role, I'm not supposed to break any traffic rule we have in the country.
Okay.
I'm supposed to follow all the traffic laws we have in the country. I'm supposed to have the car tracked. So there has to be a GPS company tracking the car. Yeah, so as I'm driving and as I'm going to follow all these traffic rules, it's a matter of you doing, let me say, a project or projection of the laws, the traffic regulations we have in the country. Where I'm not supposed to go over the said speed limit, where I'm not supposed to do overtaking and other things. So it's a practical work of what Road Safety Authority has been teaching drivers, and that is why I've also engaged them, and I'm still waiting for their response, which I believe they will give me a good response. And as part of it too, I realized Well, since I've been driving across all the 60 regions in Ghana, because I've been driving across all the 60 regions, almost like
I nearly asked about that. That you are driving across.
Yeah, 90% of, let me see, the places we have in Ghana, cities, towns, villages.
So every kind of attractive sites you'll be visiting.
Yes. So, well, if I'm driving across all these regions,
that means
we are an election year.
Okay.
We are drawing closer to an election era.
Okay.
So why don't I add the peace awareness to it?
Oh, okay.
So in as much as I'm doing this, I'll be making stops at bus stations, churches, tourist sites, places where crowd. I find crowd, I'll be doing this road safety awareness and peace talk to promote peace towards our election.
Okay. So peace, he's embarking on the Road Warrior project to promote peace and also to teach us on what our road safety signs and all that, the rules and regulations that govern our roads. And so Mehak Jesiapia, I want to ask you something. I think how are you getting the funding? Where is the funding coming from? Who is funding this project? Is this solely from your pocket or you're getting sponsors? I want to know.
Okay, for now, we've not gotten any sponsor yet.
Oh.
Yeah, as in the financial aspect.
And we have about 20 something days more for the project.
For now, we're not getting any financial support yet. But for the other, let me see, right now, for the GPS side, we have a GPS company on board.
That is, that's very wonderful.
Nevasol Ghana Limited. They are the company now on board to track the car. And we have Star Assurance to also insure all the cars, the cars that we'll be moving with, and the persons, like the people we'll be going with, the team. Yeah, they will insure everybody. And I think, for now, and the one company, they are willing to produce or give me. There's a liquid we use
for cleaning the cars.
I even knew it was just water, but we have a liquid for that.
So they are sponsoring you with those
on board to sponsor that.
And then what are you supposed to move with? How many cars are you supposed to move with, and what are the rules and regulations on the road? Are you supposed to be in a car alone or with somebody, or like how are you going to video yourself whilst driving? That's these things. Looking at our system.
So I'm going with 2 cars. That's the first car, that's the star car. Let me use that word.
The star car.
And the backup team car. So I'll use the car. I'll have a police officer with me. I'll have one guy who'll be in charge of the live stream. Yes, because we'll be planting cameras in the car. Yes. And I'll be having a production manager as well who'll be in charge of, because I have to get witness books for the witnesses to sign. I have to get logbooks. Anytime, and then when maybe I stop. When I rest, when I pass by any fuel station I have to key in all this. So there has to be a production manager with me. There has to be cameraman, and a mechanic. So they are all going to be in the car, that single car, or another car will be. We will get 2 cars. Then some of them will be in the other car. Some of us to be in there.
But then what about the emergency cars? Wouldn't there be a doctor with you in case of maybe any problem?
Well, that one we are still thinking about it. If you get how do I say it, a health practitioner with me. But since we have the Ghana ambulance service, in case of any emergency,
you will call them.
They will come around when I make these stops. They'll come around.
Think they are supposed to follow you in case of any.
Well, since I've engaged them and they've endorsed, I'm sure they will come on board and follow me.
But then, how long are you supposed to drive? Are you going to be driving like throughout the day? Let's say 24 hours you are in the car driving, or like for the whole 3 months, 24 hours?
No, I'm not going to drive like non-stop 3 months or non-stop a day. No. Because as part of what I know is that I think Ghana, we have a law saying you are supposed to do 8 hours in a day. And even 4 hours, then you stop. So it's not like people think I'm going to drive non-stop, then the car is even going to spoil. So I'm going to drive according to the law we have in Ghana.
Okay.
So I'll be doing stuffs, and still I'll be calculating the number of hours I'm supposed to drive in a day. That is the 8 hours. So each and every day I'll be sleeping, I'll be resting, and preparing myself for the next day and the next journey ahead of me.
Is there a specific kilometer range given to you to achieve the Guinness World Record task?
So I would say, for now, the current record is 69,207 kilometers.
Okay.
Yeah, but on my portal, I chose 71,000.
71.
Yeah, but then I can do more.
You can do.
I can do more than
that means 4 months and above.
So let me say, it will be 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
Yes, looking at the range, 3 to 4 months.
But is your health okay for it? Can you stand the pressure?
I would say,
by God's grace.
Well, from what I'm experiencing, I'm not sick, I'm not finding any problem in my so I'm okay.
We are praying for that. We are praying for that. Okay, so how is the media, the social media processes? How is the media space treating you? Are you getting the engagement you want? Are you getting the feedbacks? Are people supporting you? Are Ghanaians supporting you? Because recently, I think when we entered into 2024, there have been disathon, a lot of tons in the season. So a lot of people are kind of fed up. Oh, everybody is doing this thing. Somebody just introduced the word singathon, and then everybody has done it. So it's like Ghanaians are fed up. But then you changing it to Road Warrior, and it's going to be interesting though. But then how are you getting it? Are the feedbacks good? Are you getting the good feedback?
Well, let me say, on my social media handles, the engagements are positive.
Okay.
Let me say that.
It's very positive.
Yeah.
It's very positive.
Because, let me see, I'm not really getting bad energy from Ghanaians.
Okay.
Yes, I'm not getting bad energy from Ghanaians. And as a matter of fact, we are here now, I'll be embarking on my media tour.
Okay.
This week going.
Okay.
So
when?
Friday, I think I have an interview
with
on GH1 FM. I think Kantaka TV as well.
Kantaka. That's powerful. That's powerful.
So, well, you see, when I get to have all this done,
that's when you will know.
I'll get to know
if
the
media. Yeah.
But then you see, you are saying that the turn has been many. When we entered this 2024.
Yeah.
But let me see, the special aspect of this project is I'm not doing this because turn has been driver turn, singer turn, cooker turn. No, this is a project I'm doing, as I said, to promote road safety awareness, to promote peace towards our election. So it's not something I'm doing to get fame, or I'm doing because I've seen turn, I've seen another turn. So I'm also about to do turn or something. No. And that is why I realized I have to change the name. Yes, I have to change the name to the Road Warrior Expedition, because it's not just a normal Guinness record attempt. Though I'm doing this for the attempt, but then what is the country also getting from what I'm about to do?
Sure.
Yes. So that is why I see this to be, let me say, a special project.
That's interesting. I see it to be a very innovative idea. It's very innovative, and then I believe you are going to make it. I believe you are going to make it. But then the stops that you are going to, are there hotels? Are you going to be booking hotels with your team to sleep in, and then you wake up to do it, or how you are going to be sleeping in the cars?
No. So good question here. I'll be making stops. Each and every day.
So you'll be sleeping in the hotels or
guest houses.
Hotels. What if you enter into a village that there's no guest house? You might enter into, maybe you're following the rules, right? 8 hours. Maybe you got to maybe a place, and then it's 8 hours. You're not supposed to drive again. You are following the rules, and so you get there, and then there is no place where you can get a guest house. Then you sleep in a car, right? I think so.
I think, well, someone will give us.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was just by the way. That was just by the way.
Yeah.
So I have a question, and then this is very crucial. We are not praying that this thing should happen, but then in case of any emergency, what is the backup plan? What backup plan? Maybe there's an issue with the vehicle because you are sending 2 vehicles. So what if the vehicles end up messing up? We are not praying for that, but then in case there is something like that, what are the backup plans for it?
Well, it's a good question, but like, let me see. As part of the rule again, if the car gets spots or if it gets any damage or something, well, I have to provide a video evidence. I have to provide a video evidence of what is happening to the car.
Okay.
So it is at the discretion of the Guinness World Records to accept, okay, fine, for this problem, we have to let him continue, or we see it as, okay, fine, we have to give him a chance.
Okay.
But then, since we are going with 2 cars, for my car, that's why we are going with a mechanic.
Okay.
Because we have to service the car, changing of oil, batteries, big parts. That's why we're going with a mechanic, a professional mechanic. So day in, day out, he'll be checking up on the car.
Okay.
Yes, he'll be checking up on the car. And for the backup team car, as I said, that's what we'll be carrying, or be having the backup team. That other team will be joining me.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So, and also we have ambulance as well. The National Ambulance Service. So in case of any emergency, they can come around.
Okay, that is powerful. So it's a Guinness World Record attempt.
Sure.
And so there have been several projects that after they are done, we await for their qualification or the certification to prove that they've broken the record.
Sure.
And so some of them, almost let's say 3 or 4 people that has attempted it. They've not gotten their record yet. And so how are you going to do it in order to get your record? Because a lot of people do. We are excited about you attempting it, but then we want you to break the record and bring the certificate to prove that you got it. But then after we support, and then we don't see the record, sometimes it breaks our heart. And so what are you doing towards it to make sure that you get it, so that after the project we don't hear we don't hear stories about it?
So I think this is based on the traffic law.
Okay.
Because when I was reading the rules, it was saying if any traffic rule is broken, the record is disqualified. So that part, I'm always scared, and I won't even say scared though, but I'm always paying attention to that. Yeah, so I have to learn the traffic rules, the laws, the regulations. Yeah, so I have them. I always get it and I read them day in, day out, because I have to get them in mind for me to know, okay, fine, I'm not supposed to do this, I'm not supposed to do that. Yeah, so well, I'm praying. I can't be perfect though, but I'm still praying and I'm believing God I'll be able to go by all the rules.
Okay.
Yeah, especially the speed limits and 1 or 2 rules.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm also praying for you so that you achieve this goal that you've actually set. And it's a tough one though. Driving for 4 months or 3 months, it's a very tough project. So to be able to start something like that, it means you have a passion for it. And so I would like to give you the opportunity to speak to the audience in case of support or anything you want.
I would say I will need financial support. Yeah, this project is entailing a lot. It needs a lot of funds. Yeah, so I will plead to Ghanaians, corporate bodies, individuals to support us financially. Yeah, because of our accommodation, our feeding, the fuel. Yeah, we have to get money for all this. Yeah, as I said, I'm not just doing this as a record attempt, but then I'm doing this to promote Ghana. I'm doing this to promote peace towards our election. I'm doing this to promote road safety awareness to road users, drivers, pedestrians, everybody who is in Ghana. I'm doing this for Ghanaians. So we will also need accessories, gadgets, because if we're going to bus stations and we need to talk to them, we can't speak on top of our voices. So we need portable speakers, mics to do all this. Yeah, and I would say a very big thank you to Divine Jones. Yeah, my boss Divine Jones. He's a movie director and he's the Ghana UN Youth Ambassador. I will say a very big thank you to him. Thank you to Prophet Samuel Benty Addison and Lady Reverend Eunice Addison. Yes, my spiritual parents, I will say it that way. I will say a very big thank you to Prophet William Addison and the Lady Reverend Sarah Addison. I want to greet and say a very big shout out to all the Odan School Past Students Association 2016 batch, Rage Experimental Past Student 2013 batch, and all my mates and my colleagues in GBCPS, yeah, and all members of Eagles House Chapel International, and to my team, yeah, very big thank you to you all, to my secretary Jennifer Alovo. Thank you so much for the support here.
Okay, so we've heard it all from Mehak Jesse Apia. He's embarking on the Road Warrior project, and so Ghana, let's support our own Ghana. Let's help Mehak project Ghana on the map. So you can all connect to him on his social media platforms, and also all his if you want to support him, you can reach out to him also to support him for this project. Thank you for watching this video. Bless. Peace out.